Give me a second to get onto my computer. Okay, why isn't that showing up on my computer? There we go. Computer being a little slow tonight. There we go. Turn the volume down. Okay, I've already started back checking the quarters. Remember Man Killer? You got the die chip on this one in the hair. Die chip on the star on that one. This one's just a hair. I don't see anything else. Here on the star, I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. Nothing in the hair. And that was on the star. And that's it on her. Ida Kanaka Ole. I keep this one. Oh, we got a die chip in the letter D right there. First time I found that die chip. Sorry, Ride. We got the die chip known as the Drooling George. And you can see the beginning of the die chip on the nose, right? I don't know why I'm using my finger and I got this. Right there. And I just kept this one out because I don't get that many Duke Ellingtons. So I gotta check my quarter books, see if I need this one. Auburn's kind of messed up, but I gotta check my books on that one. Now we got the rest of the quarters to go through. When you're done with the quarters, I go ahead and get started onto the nickels. And the reason I'm doing it now because of Christmas time, everything seems to get kind of busy. So I started this last night in the quarters. And I have some more quarters because I'm going to wash my truck today. So let's see. Philly. The only one I have not found, this one, there's supposed to be a die crack that runs the base of here. I have yet to find that one. I keep finding the extra rock one. And sometimes you get feeder finger scratches up in here. Hey, David Carlisle, welcome in. Chevy's 5-speed, welcome in. Hey, Chevy's 5-speed. I now have a Chevy pickup truck. 2013. Once again, can I get the broken branch? I think Dirty Water just has a magnet for those and he hogs them. 7. These, we're looking for like die cracks, whatever. Got a little something going on with the arrowhead right there. That's a contact mark. Saw the indentation. Tell you what, going to that car wash has got me some W quarters, some double dies on quarters. 65. It's not silver. I could tell by the sound it wasn't silver. We're going to do the quarters, then we're going to do nickels. We have time. So I try to go from 8 till 10 or 7 till 10, just depending. That one's all messed up. That one's going back to the bank. I found him doubling in those windows. Oh, yeah, I found it on a Denver one. So if I get these quarters and nickels done tonight, I'll go to the bank tomorrow and pick up 10 more rows of quarters. I want to get a box of nickels the weekend before Christmas, because we're off Christmas Eve. So I'll probably go live during the day on Christmas Eve day. On here, hunting nickels. Now, I posted the video of this, my SLQs I got roll hunting live over the weekend. Both these are 1925s. Now, the roll had a phone number on it, and I called the phone number. We also found a 43S war nickel of all the nickels. So I called the guy up. I'm not going to mention his name. He lives up near where I work, where my bank is. He has no kids. His wife passed away, and he never remarried. So he said he could take it to a coin shop and get money for it. So he said he doesn't really need the money. So what he's doing is he is slowly adding his coin collection into custom wrap rolls at the bank. Now I offered to buy some coins from him. He says, nope. He said, I want to do this so people could find old coins while hunting. Okay, here's an 18 quarter. Semi-decent arrows. We're going to keep it for right now. If I find one of it better, I'll change it out. That's what I've been doing. So, the guy he told me he's in his 80s. So, he said those are my rolls. And, yeah, I don't want to show the phone number. I don't want to show the dude's phone number on screen. I don't do that. I'd had it to where you couldn't see the number. So when I dumped them out, it was safe. And you can watch the video. Video is on YouTube when I live hunt. Dirty Wars was there. So he said, I said, do you realize you put an SOQ as the ender? He goes, not really. He said, I just threw it in with some other quarters that I had. I guess I picked it up that one first. Another double die on there. So I told the person who said it was fake. So I called the guy the next day. Okay, do we get the extra claw? Yep, we got the extra claw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the extra claw. It's been a while since I found one of those. Yeah, it is awesome. He's doing that. I offered to buy coins from him. He has sold his better coins off. He said these are the ones. He said they're worth melt value. He really doesn't need them. Told him I sold whatnot. So I'd be happy to sell and give you, if you let me get a commission off the sales. Said, nope. I said, I want people to find them. So he's going to different banks to cash them in. So he said he's not a member of my bank. He just went there to drop them off. But he said he had greater coins. Had gold coins from his grandfather. He actually sent to Stack Bowers several years ago to sell off. He's already sold all of his gold, all his good silver. Now he's just trying to get rid of everything else. And he's already got rid of his penny collection. He gave his penny collection to his neighbor's son. So he's given the boy a few of his silver coins, some of his slab ones. So oh, look, we got a die chip. Washington's hat. This is one of the biggest ones I found so far. I bought one that comes out to here. This one's a cool one. Apostle Island. No die chips on the boat. And it's Denver. Yeah, the other day just quickly went through these looking for silver and all that. We got a little bit of die chip starting. You can see the outline of the die chip right there. You can see part of it right there. So we got an early stage of the I call it the volcano. That's all I want to call it. You know what I ended doing that one? Oh, look, we got die chip on the nose. And that's it. I'm going to put that Ichikanaka Ole. 7-4-degree strike through on this one. Denver. Philly. Got a water stain on the going across Georgie. Nothing on that one for Bessie Coleman. Do we got anything down here? No, and she's doubling. What year was that one? 84. Okay, let's see what we got. We got Maryland. I do not like that quarter. Just like I don't like the Wyoming quarter. This was Louisiana. It had a little flair with the Jazz, the Pelican, and all that. Oh, I got that thing set on photo. Oh, shit. There we go. Is this Philly or Denver? Oh, it's Denver. The Phillies got the double dice on the back of the hair. That's what I've been looking for. Yes, the table's getting a little full. Messaging coming across my phone. I don't like that. I ain't found any errors on this coin. There's some die chips that can be found, but I just haven't had any luck. They keep getting Denver, no Phillies. Yeah, I knew. My son actually got to experience bats in the cave back in 2013, maybe 2012. A scout trip went to cave exploring. They actually had bats in the cave. Ooh, that's a dirty Louisiana coin. Pictured rocks. There is a double DDO, and that is not it. I found one about a year and a half ago. I really want to get another 10 more rows of quarters. Depending on how well my bonus is, I may get a box of quarters. I don't know. Owe my dad some more money. So that's got to come first. Get him paid off. I may do one box of quarters, and that may be it. Me, with my muscular dystrophy, I have a hard time carrying a lot of heavy weight. Denver. So this is one of the ones we can find a W on it, but I don't think it's going to be one. Nope, it's a Philly. Denver. The reason why I keep checking these, you can never know when you're going to find a die crack across the reverse or an obverse. And we got I can't tell if that's a scratch. I can't feel it. It's probably just a scratch. No one can find a W on. Did we? Nope, we got a Denver. No one can find a W on. All what you got was roll hunting quarters, and he had 11 W's in one box. That was right before I started making YouTube videos a couple years ago. It was like, wow. Slightly struck off center on the reverse. See how thin the rim is on one side and a little bit slightly thicker on the other side. And you see how it struck deep? That means it struck with a tilted collar. So we got an off-center strike with a tilted collar. Oh, I may put that one back. It's in such bad shape. We got some die chips in decay. There's going to go those that use the Kanaka Olays. There's a bunch in this batch. I think we're doubling in the hair right along that earlobe, but I don't see it. Maybe DD001, DDO001 on Variety Vista. I think they now got VDDO001 on there now. No preview mark, no W. No way. They're missing like 3. San Antonio is one of the ones I'm missing. One I bought off of Whatnot. Other ones I got in change. I don't see no doubling in the windows or on the Starburst, the Rocket Glares, whatever the Rocket Burst. I never found anything on here. I keep looking for die chips up in the trees, but no luck. Ellis Island. Nah, that's just where his eyebrows being matched down. It is a Philly though. One day I'm gonna find a die chip in these letters. One day I will find a die chip in these letters. Maybe you had the red ruby slippers on from Wizard of Oz when they say that. I might get lucky. No doubling in there. I found one of those not too long ago. Got a die chip in the M, I think. Let me see. No, it's dirt. God dog it. There's a Denver. So you have to find the cut that comes up here on this quarter. One of the guys from my office, he actually went to this bridge a couple weeks ago. That's one of the chats going off. Well, you can tell the difference between the upside down and right side up. That is a die scratch. Yeah. Somebody scratched the heck out of that one. I didn't check the mint mark. It's a Denver. Okay. That's San Antonio's missions. Healing for the die chips on this cross. No luck yet. I thought this was a die chip. It's actually the strain balling up the wheat. So next year we got new quarters, new half dollars. Denver. You want the Philly for the DDO on that one. Maya Angelou. I got several DDOs of her, but this is not one of them. And then missing is the DDO 003. This is nicely well struck. They have to find any errors on that one. Let's see, no die chip there. No doubling up on there. That's Denver. Contact marks. Denver. There's a couple, they have a YouTube channel called Big Sky Country. They found like 5 or 6 W's the other day. They got 2 silk bags out of the machine from their bank. They find W's all the time. The one they had found is Tall Grass Prairie. No die chips there. $84. Boy, this is damaged. It's not going to go through a machine. The machine's going to reject that one all day long. Whoa, look at the die chip on the bird, people. That's the biggest one I found so far. Look at the die chip. People are coming and going. That's okay. Wish when people stop in and say, hey, that'll be good. He's going to have to go. He's got to get ready for his next show on whatnot. Let me find anything on the Everglades. Still ain't finished working, starting all my wheat cents. Which everybody should get notification that bought from me that your package is on the way. I just sold a 1909 VDB in about a G4 shape for $15 Saturday. I might make it through, but I doubt it. Hawaii. Now, there is doubling on the fringes on Roosevelt, but I had never found one. Is this a Philly or Denver? Philly. Nothing there. Another 2019. A lot better shape than the last one was. Philly. Denver. It's dirty. Another one that could have a W. We'll find out here in a minute. First, we're taking for die chips on the reverse. Make it a quarter. Nope, it's Philly. $22 Philly. I got one grease strike through I found last year that comes up in here. You call it the Comet because it looks like it's part of the design, but it's where the grease was hard and when the die hit the coin and made a slight impression there. It's extremely weak. Now I did get notification that my coins from Coins TV, which is going to be a quarter pound of copper and a half pound of copper, are being prepped to be sent out to me finally. I called them up and said, look, I ordered this stuff on November 15th. I sure already had it here. So I'm going to do one bag, one day live, and another bag the next day live. I said, quit. I can't do nothing but that notification. I have to have that notification turned on. It drives me up the wall when they do it. I'm hoping I want to get some money to come in to have it to where you'll see this on YouTube. I realized it was turned at an angle. Plus, you have a camera looking down. Like a live hunt that way. No, it's not double. Thought it was. No die chip. This is a filly. Oh no, that looks like that may be something. Let me look at Variety Vista. Let's see. Somebody put the Washington crossing the Delaware on here. Nope. Where is the Washington Quarter? They moved it. Those are in the American Beautiful series. Oh, here it is. That picture does not match what's in Variety Vista. Okay, so no doubling. I found a few of those doubling on the cuffs, not many. So if anybody wants to see my two-stand movie quarters that I found a live hunt, you can go back to, was it Sunday or Saturday? Don't remember what day I did it on. The video's out there. Just look for my live hunt. One was actually an ender. I did a short showing the ender. I saw it on Friday. Didn't have time to do anything with it on Friday. Oh yeah, gray sheets on the last few years of the mint sets are $40 a pop. Yeah, the curl eye is back. Ooh, do we get anything nice on this one? Got a little bit of something going on. Yeah, it might be part of the design right there. I don't see nothing early stage snow in the roof. Don't see no doubling of the pump handle. I found one with the doubling of the pump handle, one of the windowsills. Got a couple of the leaky buckets. Say 36. Not bad for 30 minutes. We're almost done with this. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing on these. Looking for 82s and 83s, nice ones. Nice as I can get, I should say. From what I'm seeing on the new quarters, one of 5 different reverse designs. It's more civil rights stuff. Only thing I'm upset about, I was hoping they'd bring back the big $8 for one more run, just for 1 year only. And they're not doing it. That'd been cool to see a big old $8 again. Maria Tall Chief. Look for a die chip in between the feathers, and there's not one there. No die chips in the skirt. Check the initials, nothing there. Denver. Denver. Philly. Virginia. Whoa. No San Antonio's Missions. It's pretty well nice strut. Yeah, but look at the die hit from the other coins on there. Ooh. $19.90. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or the day after, I haven't decided. We're gonna run through all the coins with stuff that I found this year that's in my binder. And I'm not talking about ordinary, I'm talking about with some of them, like die chips, like on those hats and all that. Yeah. I had a chance to finish up last year's. Oh. I think we got a double DDR. DDO. Which one is this one? What year is this one? 1998. Or is that machine doubling? That looks like that might be... That's machine doubling. It's flat. That is flat. It's a worn die. Not a DDR. DDO. I don't know if there's a DDO in 98. Let's see. I don't think there is a DDO 98. Nope. So that's coin hitting that one. That's the funny thing in this one. Somebody says there's die chips on the flowers. Well, I've never seen die chips on the flowers. Unless they're like occurring up here on these petals. Just never found one. Oh, that was nasty looking. Come on, quit moving. Kansas. Did we get the gallery rust there? Nope. Colorado. Excuse me. Nothing there. Frederick Douglass. I keep looking up in those windows, the designs, and bring type of die chips up in there. Never found anything. Kissashi National Forest, the only national forest in the state of Louisiana. Fun fact about Louisiana, we're the only state that uses parishes instead of counties. Okay, this feels too light. I'll see if it goes through the machine or not. It feels almost like it's an adjustment strike or something. It feels flat. Denver. If I get to the bottom of this thing, let's move them around. Oh, we got the die chip on top of the hat right there. That's the third one I found of her. I have yet to go through any of my 2025 quarters. They're still in the mint boxes and mint wrap. Oh, that was dirt. God dog it. Hoping that was the extra tree. It was not. Give me 1 second while I get a drink. Sip on my drink here. Hi, Fabia. 299. How's it going? We're going to find some die chips on quarters. I haven't yet to go into the nickels just yet. Look at this one. Not massive, but that is that die chip in that hat. That eventually makes the big old huge bird's nest up there. I got these over there. Oh, it's an 83. Keep that one. Another 82. So I got okay. That's why I got those over there. Okay. Remember DDOs, DDRs, whatever I can find. This is basically like 9 rows of quarters. Not the DDR, I mean DDO. Oh, I got a little tiny baby die chip right there. Little tiny baby die chip right there. No extra cactus leaf. God dog, it's been a while since I found one of those. It's like I've been looking for those for years. All of a sudden, one day I found like three over like over a couple of months. Now I can't find them anymore. If y'all come in, please, if you don't mind, hit the like button. Really helps out the channel. I don't say it too often. Every now and then I like to say it. $73. Well, these quarters of 70s got the heck used out of them in the arcades. I can tell y'all that right now. It was great when I turned 13 or 14. I got to start go off on my mom and go play video games. When she knew where I was at, no, I used my own money. $1970. $22 Philly. No doubling there. No twig in the beak. I have to find that one. Okay, let's see if we get lucky and get some doubling in the windows on this one. This is Harper's Ferry. No prayers for known die chips. There's something in those two panes. Don't think that's it though. Yeah, I'm gonna put off to the side and research that one later. If anybody here likes flannel shirts, there's a company online called Dixxon, Dixxon. I ordered from them a flannel shirt and got it today, and it is nice. This one, you want to put an upside down T between the eye and the bridge of the nose. And I'm trying to figure out where the heck that is on here. I just don't see a T there. I think a few have been found, but I never found it. What is this one? Shenandoah. I got the Shenandoah proof right here. Wait, that ain't Shenandoah. That is the 40% silver quarter about. Where is that? Here's the Shenandoah proof. Let's see if we get it right side up. Shenandoah proof right there. I think some of these proofs that they do, they lose the details. They frost them up so heavily. $66. Go to 77. Nice Arkansas one. Still got some luster left on it. The obverse is some junk on him. Hey, that's the fine thing on the state of Texas. So tomorrow night, we're going to start tonight on the nickels, but tomorrow night we'll finish up the nickels. And maybe I can get 10 rows of quarters for Thursday night. Do a live feed, live hunt on Thursday night. I'm telling them give me a box of nickels for next weekend. Not this weekend, coming up the next weekend. All the Arizona Orchards National Park. I don't remember if I ever looked that up for those. P. River No Return. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have nickels and quarters going everywhere on my floor if I don't get some of these off the desk. Nothing there. Wait. Do we have one? Something going on right there underneath the cup of that sleeve. Right here. You got something going on right there. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Okay, something's going on with Variety Vista and it's screwing up. No, it's saying the double dies. It was up there earlier. We got doubling right there. I just can't let me pull it up. Tell me which one it is. Let me try Wexler's. Let's see. Double die listings. Quarters. Oh, wait. He's got his own separate listing for crossing the Delaware. Okay. That's nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm scrolling. I'm just counting down the numbers as I go through them. 12. And maybe an unlisted one. Yep. Yep. 15 of them so far. 16. Maybe send this one in to Wexler's to get verified. Here we go. I found it. Yep. This is 019. Wexler's double 00 WDDR 019. So you can see, come on, mouse, get over there. Right there, you got a gap. This was not as good as the other one. Not yet. Come on, don't move. Okay, I got some light where you can see it now. Look right here. This should not be there. Hey, Queen Anxiety, thank you. So we got the same one as 19 and Variety Vista 005. So it's been cross-referenced. Well, that's in 008. Keep going. Now, let's say an 8 on here on well, I'll look it up later. For some reason I want to put up on my computer. So, Queen Anxiety, I listened to your video going to work this morning on your half dollar hunt. You got a proof of that box of $50. We gotta get some die chipping going on the letter K. Yeah, that's got a little hook on it too. They're so close together, it's hard to tell them apart. Yeah, like I said, I listened to you on the way to work this morning. So I'm going to comment while driving. Plus, that time I was kind of eating breakfast. I was eating an apple fritter from Mary Lee's Donuts. Okay, I rarely ever find these coins. This one, maybe I get that junk off. If I can't, it's going to go back to the bank. So this is a P. No, I haven't found any die chips on this one in a long, long time. Not bad for a 65 coin. 60-year-old coin, y'all. So I got some nice details left on the feathers, the arrows. Not bad if you really think about it. If I fall asleep while I'm driving, I'm in big trouble. Okay, that one's got some crud on it I'm not going to worry about. Salt River Bay. They really been giving me nothing here lately. Quarters. Nothing there. Nothing there. See, I can't get pennies no more at any bank here in Baton Rouge. None at all. That's in the quarters. Let's see what we can find on the nickels now. A coin. One of these was an ender. 1925. Those are in custom wrap rolls. I called the dude. The number, he put his number on the rolls. I called him. You missed it earlier. He doesn't have any hairs, no kids, nobody. He's already sold off most of his nice expensive stuff. So these are less expensive. He's just putting them in rolls and turning them into banks so people can find them. And I said, you remember our neighbors? He goes, nope. He said, I just went by there and dropped a couple of rolls off. I opened up live on YouTube. And somebody said I was faked. I said, no. I said, no. I said, Dirty Waters watched me open them. One was actually an ender. I don't remember which one it was. But both the 25s. I chip between the E and the R. Not going to worry about that one. I got tons of those. Well, actually, we're going to keep this one. We've got a die chip in the O. And I did get this in a row. And that's 1943 customer wrap. I asked him about the nickels. He said, nope, he didn't turn any nickels in. I would. Yeah, 9, 10. I definitely would. That's how if I get to 1,000, I start live streaming, opening pennies and nickels. I'm only here till 10 o'clock tonight, so let me get up here in a little bit. Went to order a bunch of nickel tubes. Dirty Water sent me a bunch of Beehive nickels. So I actually need to start separating them by the classifications that I've come up with. I don't see nothing there. Yeah, Coin, I finally got me another vehicle. It's a 2013 Silverado. Unfortunately, the thermostat went out, the housing on for the thermostat cracked, and the sensor went out all in one fell swoop. So now I owe mom and dad money for that. Because of that, I had to delay my house note payment till the 10th. Whenever. Yeah, the 8th, tomorrow's night. Yeah, it'd be the 10th. Hoping to get my Christmas bonus soon. Then I do what they call instead of withdrawal to get this dang dead tree out of my backyard before it falls and crushes my house. Well, if you remember, my car got totaled while I was at work at my desk. So basically 10 months. Well, let's see, that's April. Let's see. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 7.5 months I drove my dad's truck. So I have 120, 120 something a month. Oh, look at this, y'all. Dye deterioration. Yep, bad dye, both sides. I know if I keep one, let's on eBay, see how much it goes for. I really thought about doing that before. I'd like to get these nickels done tonight so I can go back to the bank tomorrow and get some more rolls. There's going to be a different branch. I can't determine if that's a water stain. That's a water stain. Sorry, I got to clear out my throat. Time to take a drink. Dude, the tree's 90-something feet tall. You're not cutting it down with the chainsaw. But I thought I could set it on fire without falling down. We've done that a long time ago. Just build a fire on the base and let it go, but no. They're going to have to use a crane to lift out all the pieces up and over the roof. So there's one guy who I know has a crane, and I need to go by and talk to him. So if it's 6,000, 7,000, I'm probably 10,000, and oh, Blue Ridge just posted something about the crash of the 2025 Lincoln Sense. Hey, got a little spiky beehive going on. That's one I found the other night. Look at that one I found the other night by accident when I was just sorting out. Got 3 of them. 2 on one side, 1 at the bottom. And you got the Beehive by the FS. Yeah, that repair job on that truck was not cheap. If I didn't have a disability, I probably could have fixed it myself. That thermostat is mounted in the middle of the engine. So you have to either jack it up or climb on top and lay down on top of the engine to get the thermostat out. And the sensor was out also. Give me over 56 Chevy or something where I can switch out the engine, put an automatic transmission in. That'd be easy to work on. Let's see. Suppose he does. Oh, look at that beehive. Good example of a class 2. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could control a gas-powered chainsaw. Electric one I can. Gas-powered, I doubt if I really could. Those nickels in there, don't need those no more. Those are already checked. Didn't find anything on those. Oh, older style. How that got past me. No die cracks. I didn't find any die cracks on. Well, I'll tell you what I am missing on the pennies is finding the die cracks on the reverse. I got maybe 5 rows left to open up, and that's it. I've had family members go to banks in different states to try to get me pinion rows, and they can't even get pinion rows. Look at that. We got the beginning of a beehive on top of the cornice right there. And that's a water stain, but it looks more like a beginning of a beehive. I won't call it a water stain, not worry about it. But I'll look up on a full-fledged version of it and wish I had kept that one. I tried to talk to my bank about that, and they said they couldn't do it. So, like, if I go cash in the coins, and if it's 83 cents, the 3 cents goes into my savings account, checking account. Yeah, I get one more box of nickels the weekend before Christmas. And I'll probably go cash those in the Monday after Christmas. Plus whatever other change I got. And probably should pick up some quarters. I want to try to sell either probably Saturday morning. I somehow scheduled a show for today at 9 o'clock when I was at the office. Now, I did sell early Saturday morning. I did 17 coins and made $35. So I may try doing that again this weekend. I don't know yet. Just do a quick pop-up and sell. Wow. Even with the KCs, I want to ask the KC Council. Oh, look, we got a die chip in the M. Got a spiky here and a spiky there. Die chip in the M. Nice die chip on the FS. There we go. Let's see something. How many we got here? Cosmo Wrap Road, which is 15. I got 4 kilovotes, 1 piece, 1 Buffalo, 4 Pacific Views. Now, are you checking for doubling? There's no doubling. Yeah, I just learned recently on the Pacific View, that's like 50-something double dies on the reverse. Some are in the mint sets. Here we got a little small spiky. I got some on the regular business strikes. They're very, very subtle, but they're there. So now I have to go back to all the Pacific Views I got saved and look for double dies. That's a Denver. we go. Early stage beehive is spiky. Let's see. Let me move Wexler's out the way. There we go. Got this much of a beehive started, and it goes up to here, starting to crack and show up right there. So an early stage class 1 probably. There's another small one right there at the base. I'm not going to keep that one. Because I've got that one. Yeah, I've got this one already. Somewhere's in my stack. Something Philly. And 3 Philly. Tell you what, if I don't go to the bank tomorrow, I want to clear off this desk good. I want to break up the Lincoln set I paid $120 for. Show it to y'all. It's got from 2009 to the 2025 proof set and the mint set of 2025 in that book. It has the West Point, the reverse proof. It's got the enhanced version of the 2017. I forgot what else it's got. Oh, it's all the 2009s are copper. I actually popped them out with gloves on and weighed them. That's damage. $17 Denver. See, my problem is when I get these bigger boxes, like nickels I can handle, barely. I don't be able to pick up a box of quarters and carry them out the bank door. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So what I might do, if I ever get a box of quarters, I will get my son, take him to the bank with me, let him carry them out, put them in the truck, and bring him back to his apartment, then come home. Now I can open the box and bring him in, 10 rolls at a time until I get them all in here. That's what I had to do with the $half. They're a little spiky, but so many of those that small. There's another one. Those small ones are just more common than the nice big ones. Oh, we got a die chip on the F, so this one we're keeping. Okay, that changes that around. So, into the bottom of this bucket. I'm about halfway through it. What time is it? 9:32. We might make it to 10 o'clock with this bucket. For those of you not seen my last 4-box nickel hunt, I did get 2 proofs. One was a 1972 S proof, and one was a 1996 Canadian proof nickel. I'm still trying to figure out how that one got this far down south. You can drive from here to Canada in 2.5 days. From where I live. I am not flying unless I absolutely have to fly any place in the world. My real dream is to take an Amtrak ride from New Orleans to the Grand Canyon. But to the towns nearest the Grand Canyon where it stops at, rent a car, drive to the Grand Canyon for the day, and come back on the train to New Orleans overnight. G Philly. Nice size one in that one. Hey, lady, yeah, I can't talk tonight. IT's in the house. If I get these nickels done, maybe I'll pick up another 10 rolls of quarters tomorrow when I go to the bank. I can't say your name. It's a tongue twister. I got upper dentures in my mouth. It's hard to talk, pronounce some words now. I'm going to call you IT. There you go. Look at the die chip on that bird. It's right north of my fingernail. There we got the die chip in the mouth, beginning the die chip on the nose, on the cellular rod. Just trying to get these nickels done. So you need to send me the pictures, lady. Now, if you think about, okay, if the Federal Reserve Bank would call all the penny boxes like they're supposed to turn in, how many of those are rare coins going to get destroyed and melted down? Indian head cents, flying eagles. You know, little spiky there with the die clash going on right here in the corner. I'm not going to keep that one. I keep way too many nickels out. So yeah, let me see something. Quarters, let's say I got 1, 2, 3, $7, $8 worth of quarters. $7.25 in quarters out. And I added 18 to the stack tonight. You missed it, not live 100 quarters, young lady. Customer wrapped. 1. Customer wrap number 2. And a 43S Steely. Silver S. All these are customer wrap nickel coins. These I'm not going to keep either. But actually, I need supposed to double check some mint marks on those. Never mind, I forgot. Now, that's the beginning of a beehive. But I can do it. I am using a scope. So it makes it look a lot bigger. This one's just messed up. It's not even going to go to the machine. It's going to get rejected. I think it was Sunday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon when I started through all those. Was it Sunday or Saturday? Might have been Saturday because Dirty Water was in on the channel. Yeah, actually there's a phone number on one of those rolls. I called the number. that had those two SLQ quarters in there, the same rolls. The guy said he only he's going to get melt value on his quarters from a coin shop, so he just decided to put them out circulation. Hope somebody will find them. He has no family, so his wife died, and he never remarried, never had any kids, so he has nobody to give his coin collection to. So he sold off all of his good stuff off, and now he's giving some to neighborhood kids. Whoa, we got a double beehive starting off on this one. So he's been going to the banks, dropping off rolls of quarters and nickels and dimes with silver in them. So he belonged to neighbors. He goes, nope, I just went there and dropped those 2 rolls of quarters off. Yeah, he's just been driving around town. There's the die chip on the F. I said, offer to buy some from him. He says, nope, I don't need the money. So he has an attorney. He's got die chip and yo. Okay. So he's got his neighbors looking after him. He says he's almost done getting rid of all of his coin collection. I asked him if he had any mint sets, proof sets. Oh, look at that. Another die chip on the F. Very similar to the last one we found. We have some doubling on the S right there. You see the split on the S? Check out that one. See, they're the same date. That ain't it. One before that one. $2023. Huh. Both of them the same date, same die chip. So they got to come from the same die. That's cool. Now we got the doubling on the S there, but this one don't have it. Or it could be something just making it look like it's double. I'm not saying. I hope he brings some more to my other branches I go to. No, when I went to the bank, my bank I'm close to over here where I live at, that's all he had was 7 rolls of quarters. Okay, that's a nice size die chip between the E and the R. We're going to keep this one. Whoa, roller marks. Roller marks all over this Jefferson nickel. I don't know where that banks he went to with them quarters and dimes and all that. He said on some banks he'd drop off just 4 rows of silver dimes. So by now they've probably been given out. Yeah, I saw that. I'll probably find more die chips or beehives than anybody else on the Discord group. The Dirty Warrior sent me a huge package full. Where's that bag at? Dirty Warrior sent me these. He's been collecting these for almost 2 years. They all got die chips on all the nickels. He sent these to me. So he's getting some stuff from me. If I get a good weekend in Domino's, he's getting some stuff from me, hoping in time for Christmas. Well, I sent him this DDO that I fed the other night. I sent one of these SLQs and a couple of go backs. Don't tell him I said that. I want to start pulling photos and sales off of eBay on the die chips, on the nickels, quarters. Nobody else really covers those. The Blue Ridge or Couch Collectibles. I'm going to start doing that beginning of next year. Let's see. Let me find a good one from Dirty Waters. Actually, hold on. I'm going earlier tonight. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Nope. I'm going earlier tonight. What did I do with it? Okay, imagine if I take this one 5 cents. I sold it for $3. After eBay fees, I make $2.50 for a nickel. That's crazy. Oh, you were here. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was on here yesterday when I was opening up those quarters and nickels. Had all these sorted out in about 30 minutes. There's an early stage beehive going on, I think. I ain't gonna keep that one. This one more like dirt. Some damage on that one. I mean, technically, these die chips are emit air. We shouldn't have those things. I hear I find die chips on coins from other countries. And why always at Philadelphia? Why? They have the exact same machines as Denver, and San Francisco, and West Point from striking coins. Do they not maintain their machines as well, or are the dies defective when they get them from the manufacturer? They engrave them. I mean, how are they cooling dyes? Do they use air, water? There's an early dye stage. I'm not going to keep that one. I would like to go to a mint and watch them engrave the dyes. I know they use CNC machines. So, once again, are they using air, cold air, warm air? How are they keeping the dyes from overheating when they're being engraved? Using water? Or a special fluid to help absorb the heat better? I actually called the mint. I asked them about that. I said, well, the only way you're going to find out, you have to go to one of the mints and ask those questions. She said, a lot of us that work for the mint work from home. That, my friends, is full steps. And it's a Denver, but there's damage, so I'm not even worried about it. That can't be the only reason. Here's a full stepper. What we got here? 1920 Philly. I'm definitely keeping this one. It's probably 5 full steps with NGC. Might get 6 full steps. Yeah, but if Denver changes them out like every 30,000 strikes, is Philly doing that? You know, that's what I'm trying to find out. So, like, how often do they change the dies out? How often do they stop, polish them up, look for defects? I'm curious. I'd like to know the answer to those questions. You can't find it on the website, so they don't tell you. Then again, you're not allowed to take pictures inside the Mint either. So what we see is what they want us to see. I'm getting close to the end of this bucket. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this bucket. He says that, but I'm not too sure that's the right answer. He could be right. He could be right. I think there's another reason. I mean, Denver's produced errors before too now. Like the Nebraska State Quarter, the high leaf, low leaf, that's out of Denver. The Spear Bison, that's out of Denver. Denver produced a 22 no D because of grease. Grease full of dye. Or 2. You got the weak D because some of the grease was able to allow the metal to push up into the dye. The only can say, unless it's a war nickel, or you can't say there's not any RPMs unless it's a war nickel on Philadelphia Mint of Coins until you get into 1980 with 79 with Susan B. Anthony. And then that was only, 10, 11 years of that. In 90, they started carving the mint marks into the dies versus hand punching them. Die chip below die. Awesome, I found one of those. Nice single 50-cent piece I'm going to throw in this bucket in the morning. I got it in change. I already looked at it. There's nothing on it. So turn it in. Oh. I may go to the bank tomorrow. I don't know yet. I got a Christmas party to go to Wednesday night. I need to go shopping for food in my house. Like tonight, I went to the gas station by us and got fried chicken. It's really good fried chicken. Well, I might just go shopping tomorrow night. Just got me a package of frozen meatballs. When I get home, throw in a pot of spaghetti sauce and let they heat up. And have me spaghetti tomorrow night. But when I get off of here, I'm going to go eat some mango slices. I got 8 likes. I got 9 now. Okay, gone over my 2 hours, but we're almost done. No, over the other night, I picked up 2 more subs. I'm at 1,174. Down trying to build that step. I keep forgetting to check up here for die chips. I don't know why I never. Usually I do check them. There's a nice FS die chip. Those I never been able to classify because those are so tiny die chips. Yeah, a stronger scope is what I need. Oh yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say anything about that. Never mind. Die chip Neo. I think tomorrow night's gonna be flipping coins. Put them where they go to. I may go Wednesday to the bank. We'll see. We're getting towards the end. I got about 20 coins left. 20 nickels. Maybe a little bit less. Drink time. I may tomorrow night start through. I may go live while I'm sorting out wheat cents tomorrow night. The way I sort them out, I stack them all up by the years. Now I put them in one Ziploc bag by date, by that decade. Now I'm going to go back later and sort them out by the years one at a time. Like, take all the 40s out. Put them in each their own little baggie by year. No, we're getting towards the end. We have a dryer coin. Look how smooth this is. Okay, it's only on one side. So this must be in the bottom of a washing machine stuck. Don't know what year it is. We know it's a 2000. We know it's more modern, at least a 2010 or higher. Okay. I need to get all of those together I got. I'm starting to collect those. No small die chip there. I'm not going to worry about that one. I got so many of these smaller ones like that. They're not used to keeping. So now I'm starting to look for the bigger ones. Speakers from my dad. Nope. Well, I got a few coins left, and I'm calling it a night, people. I'd like to thank anyone that came out tonight, who typed in chat, all the likes. And if you visited, stop in and come back again, say hello. I'd like to say hello to people that come into my room. I will acknowledge you best I can. So, I still need to do my channel givey as machine doubling. 23 Denver. Yep. Last coin of the night, people. Thanks to all who came out once again. And remember, always check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find. Y'all have a good evening and see y'all next time.